Lamine Yamal is more incredible than you think. At the age of 16, he humiliates opponents at Euro 2024, becomes the new Messi and Pele, does homework right between matches, as well as things no other footballer on the planet can do. What you didn't know about this guy yet, we'll tell you right now. Two matches were enough for Lamine Yamal to pull the strings at the Euro 2024. In Spain's opening two games at the European Championship against Croatia and Italy, Furia Roja's winger delivered 1 assist, completed 7 dribbles, gave 4 key passes, created 4 chances, and won 10 duels. Yamal has already humiliated the second most expensive defender in the world, Croatian Josko Gvardiol, and Italian Federico Dimarco, who was a finalist in the 2022-23 Champions League as part of Inter Milan. Besides, at the age of 16 years and 339 days, Lamine became the youngest player to have ever featured at the UEFA Euro Finals and the youngest assistant. Due to having a similar style of play, position, and number 19 shirt in the national team, he's already being called the next Lionel Messi. The fact that this guy is doing all this at 16 years old is absolutely insane. Even King Felipe VI of Spain cannot believe that Yamal plays so maturely at his age. The only thing Yamal hasn't done yet at the Euros is score a goal, but everyone has already seen his celebration for Barcelona and wondered what he shows with his fingers. Okay, here's the answer. Every time Lamine Yamal scores, he shows the number 304. What does it mean? The matter is that the talented player was born in the disadvantaged immigrant neighborhood of Rocafonda in the Catalan municipality of Mataró. Rocafonda is home to many people of different nationalities, and that's why this place is called a multicultural dump, where a lot of xenophobia cases occur. That said, Yamal still respects his origins, and every time he celebrates a scored goal, he shows the last 3 digits of the Rocafonda postal code, 304. Recently, Lamine Yamal used his salary in Barcelona to buy houses for his grandmother and parents, the Catalan newspaper Sport reports. However, there is other information that our hero signed a 10-year contract with Adidas worth 32 million euros, and that Lamine used this money to thank his family for their support and faith. In this way, the guy thanks those who supported him on his way from living in a poor and dangerous Catalan neighborhood to becoming one of the greatest young football talents. Yamal also devotes a lot of time to education, and it's a unique example of how you can study at school even during the Euro. At some point in this year's Euro, Lamine Yamal was caught between making football history and doing homework. The teen is currently finishing the last year of Spain's compulsory secondary education, and he even brought his homework with him to the European Championship. Between training sessions and matches, La Roja winger is joining his web classes and continuing to study. I brought my homework here because I'm in the 4th year of ESO. I have online classes too, and those are going fine. I hope the teacher doesn't get mad at me. I guess my teachers will send me notes online because it depends on how far we go in the Euros, which I hope vary. But if we get to the finals, I won't be able to attend school. I hope my teachers will still be happy and approve of me. Yamal shares. What a guy! And by the way, Spanish supporters are ready to help him. One of them wants to help Lamine with his math exam in exchange for his game jersey. Seems like not a bad deal actually. However, falling in love with Yamal so quickly, the Spain squad fans did not notice the controversial gesture made by the stellar kid 2 years ago. Yamal was born in Spain, but his father is Moroccan, so this connection made the boy feel more Moroccan than Spanish. At least, that's what it seems like after watching a video from 2 years ago, in which Lamine was laughing and celebrating Spain's loss to Morocco at the last 16 stage of the World Cup in Qatar. Nowadays, Furia Roja's fanbase would not forgive him for that. But in the end, it was the Spaniards who got the last laugh. You see, Morocco's representatives have long been competing with the Spaniards to secure Yamal's services, repeatedly persuading the player to make a choice in their favor. They even wanted to turn Lamine into their country's football icon amid their 2030 World Cup bid. However, Yamal decided to become a part of Spain's roster, and so far he has no regrets. He is in phenomenal shape at the Euros in Germany. What about the fact that 16-year-old Lamine broke German law and got into a serious scandal? Here's the shocking truth. Lamine Yamal was not allowed to play in the recent match against Italy so late in the evening. According to the law, minors in Germany must return home after work no later than 11 p.m. Spain representatives, on the other hand, did not leave the stadium until midnight after the match. Thus, the Spanish team and Yamal violated German labor laws regarding minors, which is punishable by a fine of 30,000 euros. We hope that Germany will still spare Lamine because, whether you knew it or not, just a short time ago he could left Barcelona and joined one of the Bundesliga giants. The other day, Sky Sport reporter Kerry Howe published a juicy insight. Lamine Yamal was a top transfer target for Bayern when he was 14. The then directors of Die Roten, Hassan Salihamidzic and Marco Nepe, were very keen to bring the youngster to Munich as they already saw Ballon d'Or potential in him, just as they had seen it in Jamal Musiala. In 2022, Bayern even met with the agent Ivan de la Peña, who represented Yamal back then. However, the negotiations did not last long. The player stated that he loved Barcelona and saw no reason to leave the Catalans camp. This says a lot about Lamine, don't you agree? What speaks even louder is that his talent is recognized by other big names in football and even by the creator of the Golden Boy Award himself. Lamine's performances at the Euros leave no one indifferent, especially Golden Boy's inventor and co-founder Massimo Franchi. Lately, he had said some loud words. Yamal's record-breaking debut at Euro 2024 against Croatia fully confirms all the expectations that are placed on him. Simply a no-limit player. At the moment, he doesn't score so many goals, in proportion to his enormous class and his endless repertoire of skills. But he's only 16 years old, please, because if in actual, modern, super fast and super intense football he also scored many goals, hey, he would already be, no doubt, the new Pelé, Franchi thinks. Obviously, Yamal is not yet like Pelé, but there is one aspect in which he managed to outstrip the iconic Brazilian and which demonstrates that Lamine's impact goes far off the pitch. Appearing on the cover of GQ magazine is every footballer, artist, and showbiz star's dream. The king of football, Pelé, managed to do it in 2013 when he was over 70. Lamine Yamal, on the other hand, did it 3 weeks ago on the eve of the Euro 2024. The 16-year-old Spanish youngster hasn't even finished school yet, and he is already on the cover of the new GQ Spain issue. Yet, the lad doesn't lose touch with reality and reacts to his success rather calmly. I stay pretty calm about it, as it's something beyond my control. I see it as external. My main focus is on playing football, even though there are many brands that focus on me. I always discuss everything with my family and stay calm. Yamal is yours. These guys conquering the world of football and business at the speed of a meteorite. Basically, Lamine Yamal represents a new generation in everything. Just listen to what the Barcelona legend has to say about him. Former Barcelona defender Gerard Piqué is convinced that after Euro 2024, Lamine Yamal will finally be perceived not just as a young star, but as a full-fledged top performer, one of the best in the world. The Spaniard will mark a generation change in football. Lamine Yamal will mark an era. New players are emerging, like Lamine Yamal here in Spain. In Germany, it's Musiala. In England, they have Bellingham. There are several young players with a great future, and the Euro Cup will be a turning point, Piqué says. And speaking of recognition from the best, Yamal also has some of it from Leo Messi. There is a generation of players that will fight for the Ballon d'Or. There are the cases of Haaland, Mbappe, Vinicius. Lamine, who's now very young and is already playing at Barcelona and being important, will play a prominent role and fight for it in the future too. A very nice stage is coming for us to enjoy, Messi told L'Equipe in an interview last fall. Although the Ballon d'Or is not an easy thing to get, we know another short but powerful fact that cannot be denied about Yamal. Lamine Yamal will still only be 32 years old when Euro 2040 rolls around. Just think about it, guys. It's just amazingly scary. And do you know what else is exciting and scary? Cristiano Ronaldo Jr. is about to launch his professional career, and he's training like a real powerhouse and even partnering with a major company to follow in his dad's footsteps. Click on the video and see for yourself. Also, leave a like to Lamine Yamal and subscribe to the channel. Bye bye!